Welcome to Munger Vision. You're looking at the captains for the JV basketball game. In the yellow, the golden out there with the Golden Horn of West Rutland. JV basketball take it on the Green Mountain Chieftains in the dark green. Stan Blickhart's Mike Canty, the two officials. And this is our first home game of the year here with the Hinchy Gym in West Rutland, Vermont. So JV ball first. At a later date, we'll have the varsity meeting between Green Mountain Chieftains. I almost said Green Mountain College. It's Green Mountain High School and stuff. So we'll come back. We'll have the opening tip-off, and JV basketball season will be underway in West Rutland. For West Rutland out there taking jump at center will be Johanna Lee, wearing number 11, and she's going to be opposed by number 32. I gotta find her real quick here. Gira, number 32, took the tip for Green Mountain High School. JV basketball, first shot up and in, and it's going to be good, and it's going to be out from Hasseltine. She'll chase down the loose ball in the corner. And this is a very young JV squad. Now last night I did the Mill River Montpelier JV game, and Montpelier featured 8 freshmen. And man, were they a sharp-looking group. They'll go down the lead, she'll post up, shot, block, tipped around, and ball will come out to Green Mountain. They're going to try to get the tempo and push it down the floor, and they do that. They come in full throttle, they'll stop, hit the trailer on the play. Now they'll set up the offense. All good look inside, and got travel call. They got the ball over to Leslie Rounds. And I think she got caught between, I think she wanted to dunk it, and then she decided she would go with the layup instead, and that cost her the steps. And then that bounce pass won't find its target, and it'll go out of bounds. As was intended from Caroline Wood to Lee, and there'll be a turnover. 2-0 is the score at Green Mountain High School. The Chieftains with the lead, and we're 7:21 left to go in the first quarter. Yeah, the West Rutland squad was on the road the first 3 games of the season, so this is their first home game mid-December. That's kind of late. But always fun to come over to West Rutland. JV ball's usually a little unpolished, sometimes ragged at times, no matter where you go, but it's usually pretty interesting night. That'll be on Lee. She'll be called for the foul, and that'll be her first team foul, and the ball will go on the baseline out of bounds. As the Chieftains have Hasseltine, who's got the bucket, trying to bring the ball into play. Up and no. Around the rim and no good, and they're going to outlet the basketball now. As West Rutland looking for the push. This is Byrne with it, Holly Byrne. And they'll work on keeping that dribble alive, because that is like one of the biggest obstacles at JV ball. They just kill the dribble early. There's a steal and the layup, and no. Inside position, and Byrne will get the rebound. She wants to outlet the ball. Taken away on the big defensive play, and no. 2 chances and a miss. And here comes the push the other way. Oh boy, again, killed the dribble and straddled the line, and able to throw over the top and get it to a teammate. Up, and that might have been partially blocked. Lee up and gonna count it. Oh, what a wild sequence that was. Lee will get the bucket. And Gear will be called for the foul. So yeah, it's wide open stuff here early on. 2-2 the score. 1 team foul apiece, and Lee at the line trying to make a 3-point play on the free throw. She'll concentrate, put it up, and no. Ball will hit the floor, and rebound will come down to Green Mountain. So the Chieftains with the basketball is Hasseltine. Along the blocks, and nothing really happening there. Is that zone defense rotating around. Also out there for West Rutland is LaRock, number 12. And boy, look at the zone react to the basketball. They overloaded one side defensively, but Green Mountain didn't reverse the ball quick enough to really take advantage of it. Pass intended for Ralston. Actually, Ralston, 45, and it went off one of the defensive players down there, 4. West Rutland, they're going to slide it down and in. And high off the glass, it almost still went. Rebound was hammered on, and it came into the hands of Byrne, and she's trying to get around Hasseltine, and she'll outlet the ball to Wood, and we'll have a steal and a foul on Wood. That she lost her balance, and Mike Candy with the call, and we'll have possession foul, ball out of bounds on the sideline here to Green Mountain High School. So yeah, we'll watch the JV game unfold tonight and at a later date, possibly right after this. I don't know how they schedule, but on TV, and we could you can watch the varsity version. It should be a good varsity game tonight between West Rutland. A lot of seniors on that West Rutland squad, because remember last year when they were the #1 seed in Division 4 and went to the championship game, they had a bunch of juniors. Lee looks and passes up Wood, gives it to Byrne. Byrne all the way up top, and Edding will make the grab, and she will be tied up. So Kaylee Edding tied up by Gira, number 32. Dan Blackhartz will hand the ball off. I throw it in the backcourt, and Byrne will chase it down, and yep. Like I said, sometimes it gets a little ragged, JV ball does. But it's usually pretty entertaining. We're going to have a foul called. Now there was a pick set, and I think it was a moving pick. I think this will be on Wood, the foul will be. No, I was wrong. It's going to be on Green Mountain. It's going to be Hasseltine called for the foul. And yes, I'd like to thank the West Rutland community for allowing me to come over and videotape their sports and on Munger Vision and air it on PEGTV channel 15. And you can also go to PEGTV.com, click video on demand, and watch sports anytime you want on the internet. But I'd like to thank Joe Harrington, the athletic director, and Sam Gilmore, the JV coach, Carl Serrani, the varsity coach, and the whole crew at West Rutland, from the parents to the players, the whole community. It's a blast being here in West Rutland. I forget how many years I've been over here doing it, but I remember doing basketball and softball when the Jubeck twins played and the Liberty girls, and been through that whole gang that went to the championship game twice with Hughes and Dunches and Bowen and Jablonski. Well, I know I'm missing somebody, but oh, Ashley, Carlton, yeah, the whole gang. Oh, and of course, Carl's daughter was injured, but she was there the first time they went to the championship game. Allie Serrani. Been through all 4 years with the Katie Lincoln group now. They've been to the title game once, looking to go back this year, but I gotta get the game one at a time here. Home opener. This is JV ball. 2-2 the score, 4:37 to go in the first quarter, and that's gonna be high off the glass. A good rebound was controlled by Gira. She lost it, recovered by the teammate, and boy, that's a long pass for the top of the zone. Hasseltine looks like a player out there, takes the shot, will miss it, rebound down to Lee, and she'll squirt the pass out to Byrne. Byrne going left, going right. Got to make a move forward, and there she goes, and she'll lose it out of bounds. Took a funny bounce on her, came up around her eyebrows, and Kate Amston, 41 in the ball game now for Green Mountain High School, and you can see she's in the, she's going to take the ball out of bounds. Actually, she's right into the play immediately. Then Olivia Bartlett, I think I saw 44. Yeah, Bartlett coming in the ball game also for Green Mountain. Those are a couple chieftains in the ball game. Now moving to the point, it's going to be Rounds, Leslie Rounds. Rounds waits for Gira. She'll grab the ball on the wing, make the ball fake, go up on the baseline. Nice running one-hander, a little hard off the rim, goes out of bounds. It's going to be West Rutland basketball. Yes, I got some Mill River basketball coming up, men's and women's. MSJ. I did a couple of the men's game at MSJ. Congratulations to them on their first win of the year over Honor Valley. By Burns keeping control of the ball. Not sneaking up behind her was Rounds, and Rounds touched it last, I believe. Yes, Wood was there also, but it'll be off from Rounds, and it'll be West Rutland basketball. I tell you, it seems like a ton of stuff has happened, but I look at the scoreboard and it's only 2-2 still. Yeah, that's going to be a problem as getting to the ball. Oh, and she touched it last out of bounds. That was going to become Green Mountain basketball. Good hustle, but if she could have picked it up and made a layup, that'd been cool, but West Rutland with a high dribble, she didn't carry it over. That's why there was no palming call or carrying call. Wood with the ball to LaRock, and that was definitely blocked this time and can't be saved. Should be Golden Horn basketball, yes. Oh, believe me, it'll be a lot better by the end of the season. They'll work on all this stuff and polish up, and it'll go out of bounds. And I'm thinking it's still going to be West Rutland basketball. And yes, it will. As Lee will come over, and she'll look to get the pass in bounds. LaRock with the catch, Gira on her, and then Lee on the drive. Got a blocking foul call. That's going to be the fourth team foul. No shots obviously coming. That's going to be a possession foul. Oh, but I got MSJ's women's team's got their home opener. I'll have that for you at a later date on Channel 15. It happens this week, and I'll videotape it and pass it into Tom Leopold, the program director at Channel 15. And I should tell you that Tom, he's been there forever. Here comes Rounds, and nope, the rebound up, and got it this time. That was Hoos, Chastity Hoos, that will get the basket. Oh, but Tom Leipold puts Saturday afternoons, he books them, double dribble call, and there'll be a turnover. Yeah, at Saturday afternoon at 4 o'clock, you can start watching all the local sports. Tom will turn them on, throw the switch, and it'll be just local sports from 4 o'clock in the afternoon Saturday to 8 o'clock Sunday morning when the church service starts. So you can watch, I don't know how many hours that is, but you can watch a lot of hours of local sports. Yeah, now they're going to have a substitution. Stephanie Johnson coming in, number 50. She'll replace Gira, and you can see that Johnson immediately put to work through the ball in bounds. As Ralston with the basketball right now, number 45. And it almost became a steal, and you can see that Byrne, number 15 there, Holly Byrne, was lobbying for possession of the ball. She didn't get it, but you know, it's good to try to sell it. Sarah McGuire, 43, just got the pass there, just ahead of the fingertips of Byrne, and a good save. No, she stepped out of bounds. Shot. I knew Stan saw that. She'll be out of bounds. It'll become Golden Horns basketball in this JV contest. With 2:25 to go in the first quarter, West Rutland down by a score of 4-2, and Wood will chase down that loose ball, and I'm curious, it's going to be a blocking foul called on Ralston, 45. Of course, that young official right there might look familiar too. It's Mike Canty, and if you watch Sports Beat, that's my talk show. You saw him on during the running of the Crawley Road Race. He knew a ton of history about it. It had a lot to do with it actually becoming the Crawley Road Race. Reinvented, you know, the new version. Actually, it's Mike and Paul Landon with the new version, but Mike Canty was back in the 70s and 80s with it. But phenomenal passion for running Mr. Canty has. Just hit the 2-minute mark. And I'll tell you what, if you're not entertained by this, you don't have a pulse. You're watching tomorrow's Future High School Stars today on Munger Vision, and that's going to go off the rim, head toward the baseline, be picked up by Green Mountain High School, and the Chieftains going to put it up, and nope. And boy, I tell you what, that's a great battle down there for the rebound. That's a great battle for the rebound. Eddings looks the bounce pass, gets it out to Byrne. Byrne with a crossover. Byrne with a crossover again. Didn't put a blinker on either time, and the pass tipped, and LaRock will save it in the corner. So LaRock able to tip it to herself to keep possession, and it's going to be Lee along the baseline to LaRock to the basket, and no. Real good looking shot though. Oh, down the road in December, I've got the City Classic. Got the Christ the King Peter Du Bois Holiday Tournament, 7th grade to 8th grade basketball action from the old Christ the King gym. Actually, it's gotten quite a facelift over the last year and a half. Got new paint jobs, new curtains in the windows, new lighting installed, and you know, it's just a historic place to go do a tournament from. That gets me going for my younger age group coverage. Of course, that will conclude with the masterpiece of them all, the Glozik tournament, right here from the Hinchy Gym. 51st year for the youth tournament. I believe it's the, oh gosh, I wish Pat Lahan was here. I know it's around the 20th year that it's been called the Eddie Glozik tournament. So yeah, never too early to start circling these dates on your calendar. So you got the Christ the King Holiday Tournament, you've got the Glozik tournament. I'm not sure about my AAU coverage. I know I'm going to do the Bougiani Thunderbird Women's AAU tournament, which is always in May, right around, there's travel called on Ralston. Yeah, it's always right around the, well, I think it's the weekend of Mother's Day every year, so that's, I'll have that for you, unless I get fired from Dr. Bougiani and he replaces me. And then there is, that's a double dribble now called Jack Rogers AAU Club, the Bandits, but I'm not sure. I know his son's group, I don't know if he's too old to have an age group or what's going to happen, but they have a Bandits tournament? Well, I'll be there. Well, as long as I'm wanted, I'll be there. Don't go where you're not wanted. That's why you don't see me doing any Rutland High School sports. Plus, I'm not allowed to without, that gets very political. I got to get permission from the Queen of England and a pass from God and all kinds of stuff to go down and cover a school that, hey, I graduated from, my kids went to, my taxes pay, and I covered their sports for 11 years, and it's just a disgusting riot when you think about the mess they've made of that. But I'm very welcome here at West Rutland, Mill River, Proctor, going to do some youth baseball action in the spring. And I got asked by Pittsford to do it along with the Proctor group. Up at the buzzer, gonna go! And time's going to expire with the basket being made, and we've got ourselves the beginning of Donnybrook here, 6-2 Green Mountains JV squad over West Rutland's JV squad at the end of 1 quarter of play. I'm looking for any changes. Right now I see for West Rutland Amanda Hart in the ballgame. Now, Amanda Hart is going to split her duty between the JV and Varsity this year. And her first shot was blocked. We want to get the ball back to Byrne, and it's going to be saved, kind of, a little bit, yeah. Picked up by Wood to Lee to Hart. Going to go baseline, going to work herself into a big crowd and come out the other side. It's going to be Wood with the basketball, and she's going to bring it back between circles. One thing West Rutland, they showed a lot of good energy in that first quarter, but they kind of got to contain their energy level. I don't know how to be a little more control on what they're running out there. Sometimes I guess you can have a little bit too much energy, and they might have had that in the first quarter of play. Hasseltine back in the ballgame also. She's got the basketball right now for Green Mountain JV squad. Is just underway in this second quarter. Look at Byrne on the top of that defense, making a play, getting it over to Wood, and she'll stop, and no, front rimmed it. That was interesting. She took the straight-on two-handed set shot instead of the layup. There's the Hijack family is there at every sporting event I go to. They must be cloned because I see them in every gym everywhere. Well, at least, not always Martha. She's the good-looking one, but her husband is everywhere. Oh, look at that. Wood got inside, passed up the shot. It'll go through the ball will squirt between Hart's legs. She'll pick it up in the corner. Hasseltine will pressure her, and Hart trying to drive hard, got fouled by Hasseltine. Yeah. Push, hold, yeah, whatever. And that is the 6th team foul? Yes, so the next foul will be the 1-1 for West Rutland. Edding to Lee. Looking for that baseline cut. I wasn't there. Lee wanted to penetrate. Boy, Edding got the ball somehow. There wasn't much of a space to get her the pass. She got the pass, put the shot up, and just missed it. And here comes Rounds with the basketball. You're watching Munger Vision on PEGTV. Been doing it since 1995. A lot of people don't think that's good, but I've outlasted some of my critics. Who'd have thunk it, eh? You can see that the defensive help came down in Wood, and she might have got a couple steps there. A little home cooking. Hart will get a couple steps definitely. Boy, it doesn't hurt to play at home. Lee up, and no. Look at that rebound. Lee gonna have a jump ball. Wicked action for a 6-2 game. There's more action here than a lot of games I do it up in the 60s. So we're gonna have a timeout taken, 30 seconds. So after that timeout, and I believe there's a West Rutland timeout. They've been held to 2 points. That's the bad news. The good news is they've held Green Mountain to just 6, so they're only down 4 points. If you can score 1 basket in a quarter and a half of play and only be down 4 points, you're living good. Got travel call on Rounds. Okay, and let's see if Green Mountain looks like they're going to go to a press now. They're going to extend the defense into the backcourt. Hart with the grab. Hart going to bring her up the sideline. Hart around all the defenders, going up, and oh! She'll crash into the wall and be okay, and she's going to at least get 2 shots, I think, out of this deal. I believe she would have made the basket, would have been the and 1, but she missed the layup, but she's going to the line, and it'll be 2 shots, so West Rutland looking for long overdue points here from the free throw line. That'll not cooperate with her and come back out of the rim, and we'll stay at 6-2. She'll get that one, cut the lead in half at 6-3. As Gira brought the ball and played to Rounds. Rounds looking at that 2-3 zone defense, backed it up, brought it to the elbow. Back to Rounds, she'll stay on top of the arc, swing it over, and Hasseltine on the run with the shot, no good. Weak side rebound put up, and a little strong. Gira had it, slapped out of her hands by Hart. Ralston coming back in the ball game, number 45. That's a Green Mountain change. She'll replace Who's. That's her name, Hoose. Oh, you could have a lot of fun with that. You know, who's in the game now? I don't know. You know, like the Abbott and Costello thing, like who's on first? No, actually, most of my viewers are probably too young to know who Abbott and Costello are. Isn't that off? I used to watch them all the time as a kid. Well, on Sundays. And we've got a Pommy to carry the basketball and a turnover. I told you, sometimes it's a little unpolished, this JV stuff, but they work hard, that's for sure. And I'm going hassle time. No. Well, I don't know how that didn't go in. And Eddings had it slapped out of her hands. Going to stay at West Rutland. No, hassle time shot. I was getting ready to holler three-pointer. Good. Missed that, and that defied gravity. To be that far down the cylinder on the gyration and not actually become a basket, that's going to be a blocking foul. Yeah, Ralston. I'll tell you what, she can run backwards fast. I thought she was going to outrun the foul. I could, in my prime, which was a long time ago, I couldn't run backwards that fast in my life. That was awesome. So Hart back at the line where she's just made 1 of 2. And then she'll miss that one. And boy, Edding came up with the rebound, wants to give it out. Nice read. And on the steal, Ralston into the front court. And I believe it went off from Ralston's foot, yeah. Hart got in the way and slowed the play down. And then Ralston dribbled the ball off her own foot. And, oh, I tell you, I honestly do like JV basketball. Every gym I go to do a varsity game, if they have a JV team, I always do JV also. John Kiernan, who had tremendous athletic family, sons and daughters that were just great athletes at both high schools. Did compliment me one time, and I'm sure he, look at this steal by Rounds. Up and got it. Nice job by Rounds on the steal in the basket, 8-3, Green Mountain High School. Oh, but John Kiernan said, you know, you're the only guy that covers every JV game played. Not just the big ones, like when Rutland MSA played, those unnamed people from Rutland would do the game JV then, but the JV team played Brattleboro or Mount Anthony or Whitehall or whoever, they wouldn't cover that. It wasn't good enough for them. But whoever I cover, whether it's Mill River, boys and girls, I always do the JV. Oh, off the window and in by Rounds. If MSJ's got a JV team, I cover them, then the varsity. Tonight, I do West Rutland for JV, then the varsity. Because they're great efforts, and they're student athletes, and they're trying hard, and that's almost a shot to drop, but she'll get some foul shots. 10-3, Green Mountains extending the lead to 7. And that will send Lee to the line. Oh, West Rutland got 1 basket from the field, 1 free throw. Still. And we've got a couple subs coming in for Green Mountain. We'll be a Bartlett, number 44, and 43 coming in as Sarah McGuire. Rounds will sit down, and she's right now the offensive star on the Green Mountain side, as she was just starting to heat up when they took her out of the game. Hart out wrestles Ralston. No, going to have a jump ball. It's going to be Green basketball. And we have a timeout taken by Green Mountain JV squad. We have a 30-second timeout with 4:07 to go in the half. Green Mountain up by 7. And it's going to be Ralston up the floor with no pressure to contend with. West Rutland very content in this first half to sit back in that 2-3 zone. Ralston inside the free throw line will turn and hammer it. Boy, they're heating up now as a team. They're starting to find the range on their shots. 12-3. West side down by 9, and that's going to be another bunch of free throws coming up. That is down to 10th foul, and 2 shots coming up for West Rutland the rest of this half, and Amanda Hart at the line. Yeah, she was having a real good season last year, Hart was, and then in the JV tournament she injured her knee very severely, missed the rest of the year. You see she's got the brace on it. And like I said, she will play some JV ball tonight and save some quarters for the varsity game also. I think, I'm trying to remember way back the rules. I think you should play 4 quarters tonight, whether it's 3 JV, 1 varsity, 2 JV, 2 varsity. Oh, Edding should got right back up. It's going to be West Rutland ball on the tie-up arrow will favor the West Side squad. But speaking of West Rutland, on the West Side, the music teacher here, Phil Henry, Yeah, he is a phenomenal musician as a teacher, but as a performer, I mean, he does it. Actually, I saw him at Cafe Terra on November 21st this year. And tell you what, George Snowsprint with him, and what a great local concert in the coffee house. Wow. So Phil Henry teaches here at West Rutland. I got to tell you, he is good enough to be doing the circuit. I mean, he could be a headliner. If you ever get a chance to catch Phil Henry local, like that night at Cafe Terra, it was just a free concert. Go and sit down and listen to it. And it's believe me, it's worth the listen. Ralston, this time a little off the mark. I like the fact too that they shoot. A lot of teams, whether JV or varsity, there's just so many certain people that will shoot and certain people that won't. And I like the fact that tonight people are just putting them up. That's the object of the game. LaRock is going to come in the ball game. Number 12, Caitlin LaRock. She'll replace Wood, 14. It's a West Rutland change. Caroline Wood will take a breather. A little warm in the old gym tonight. Of course, it's like spring outside. Look at those quick hands by Byrne, and ball never went out of bounds. Stayed in bounds. They're going to lob it down to Hasseltine. She'll be coming assist. Nope. Shot was off the mark, and boy, that's some. I tell you what, that ball goes inside. You better have a strong stomach, because there's some whacking and grabbing and pushing and shoving going on. Pretty frantic out there. Hasseltine got it. Nice little design on the play, and nobody rotated around on her. She was wide open and made the shot. 14-3, Green Mountain. Nice job defensively. That time the ball slapped out of bounds by Johnson, Stephanie Johnson. LaRock going to be fouled. Shots, 2 shots coming up for LaRock. You see the call by Mr. Blickhart. I'll tell you, Stan Blickhart, there's an icon. There's a guy who's been involved in every aspect of sports, youth sports, all kinds of sports. In a great Rutland County. Out there fishing, one of the nicest gentlemen you'll ever meet in your life. And he didn't even pay me to say that. I mean it free of charge. LaRock will get 1-2 to drop in. Cuts the lead to 10 at 14-4. With 2:37 to go, West Rutland needs at least some defensive stops. It'd be nice if they could cash in a couple baskets and cut the lead down to 7 or 8. LaRock almost had to steal. She'll get back into defensive position now in that back line of that 2-3 zone. That's Hart on Hasseltine. And boy, good reaction that time as they doubled that outside edge. Now, zone isn't, people think zone's such a passive thing. Nope. I mean, a good zone is an active, like an electric wire. And they're going to call Ralston for the travel because she had possession of the ball and she rolled over. Lee looking and finding Hart. Whoops, I don't know if you saw her or not because I let go of the camera. And went off from Hart's foot out of bounds. So Green Mountain now. Picked up a lot of momentum here in this second quarter, Green Mountain did. And that's when they built the big lead up, because we're at 2 minutes exactly to go in the half. Oh, Hart able to hammer the ball down. Ralston, she was okay if she went in the back court with that. That was touched by a defensive player. Ralston working off the screen. In a little trouble right now, and a nice job by Hasseltine coming back behind her to create a passing lane. A little running one-hander by Hasseltine, and a travel called on McGuire. Again, they're going to be facing the press now as Hart trying to make herself available for the pass. Nice hands by Byrne, and then the steal. The shot on the run one more time. No. I'll tell you what, that was a cool-looking shot, the first one by Bartlett. As she made the steal moving forward, the momentum carried her through, and she took the shot all in the same motion. Very coordinated move, athletic move. So that will stop the clock with 1:32 to go. Get a second chance here. She's got to put a little more muscle on it.
Shooter.
So on the second shot by Bartlett. And she made an adjustment, just didn't get the bounce to go there. Eddings will get the ball off to Hart. Hart looks in. Oh, she had two wide open people, and neither one expected to pass. Oh, well, you learn. JV ball, actually high school ball, varsity and JV ball, it's all about learning. That's what I tell you. They're a little out of sync right now, but it'll get better. Oh, that's got to be, wow. The only reason I would even call that is no, she didn't palm it, but the ball went above her head and she bounced it twice in the air with her palm of her hand. That hit the black support on the pipe holding up the basket. That's out of bounds. I tell you, it is wild stuff to watch, JV ball. Hart able to loop around rounds and become open. And boy, they got a couple times now our teammates have not expected. Yeah, and Lee will be called for the foul, and that will be shots. No, it's only the 15th foul. Yeah, so that was going to be possession foul on the baseline. Out of bounds, and who's got the ball? Exactly. Who's? Yeah. I can do that whole routine. That was blocked from behind by Hart to LaRock, and she's going to get an interception. Or no, Hart's going to come up with the ball. She's still got her dribble. I don't think she realizes that. She'll take the bump and work to the outside, and now we got Hart taking two shots. Yeah, what it is, they're just not moving her feet defensively. So who's will get the foul? And that's going to bring Bartlett back in the ball game as she gets to the scores table very quickly. And Hart a little off the mark. Okay, so I said Bartlett in the ball game and 34 coming out. That's going to be who's. So who's out of the ball game? Of course, if the comeback will be absolutely right. 14-5, West Rutland with three free throws here in this second quarter, accounting for all their points, and a field goal in the first quarter. And that's going to be a kick. Yeah, it goes off from Burns' foot out of bounds, and they'll force Green Mountain to bring the pass back. I don't think I have any problems. There's been no pressure. It's been a 2-3 zone, and they haven't even extended it to create any type of pressure to bring the ball in. Rounds, got to learn that right there. She killed the dribble between the circles without nowhere to go with it. Up and no. 24 seconds to go in the second quarter. That's going to be out of bounds. So West Rutland, believe this or not, if they get a basket here in the final 22 seconds, they'll be down only 7 points going into halftime. Byrne gets the pass up to Hart. Hart will spin away to the middle of the floor. All the way in and got fouled. She'll pick herself up off the floor with 13.1 seconds to go. And that foul is on Stephanie Johnson. So on the made free throw, Green Mountain going to bring in Sarah McGuire, 43. And this time, Hart will zero in on both of them, and there you go, 14-7. Green Mountain with the 7-point lead. 9 seconds, 8 seconds. And she'll lose control of the ball. LaRock will give it back to Eddings. She'll dribble around the corner. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, hot potato, and that's going to be the half. And a wild one from the Hinchy Gym. Green Mountain will have the 14-7 lead in JV basketball action over West Rutland on Munger Vision on PEGTV Channel 15 Sports. Where you haven't missed anything. We switched into the floor, that's about it. And West Rutland down only 7. Gear takes the shot and drew the foul. And it looks like Wood. Yeah, Wood will be called for the foul. 2 shots coming up, so going to the line and get things underway here scoring-wise from Green Mountain Union High School JV squad is Gear, and she's going to be awarded 2 shots following the act of shooting. It's going to be 3 fouls on Wood now. So Emily Gira. They'll off the mark with that one. There's LaRock coming in for Wood because of the 3 fouls. It's going to be a little short. Now, it'll be a violation. The ball will automatically go over to West Rutland. So the home opener for West Side. Byrne will give it to Hart. Hart will get the start here in his third quarter. And there's the grab by Byrne. She'll bring it across the timeline, take the bump from behind, and no foul. And here comes a turnover. Dribble it right into the hands of Hart, and she dribbled right into Hasseltine, and Hasseltine's going to be called for the push. It was wild in the first half, and it looks like we're picking right up where we left off. JV basketball action. There's no experience like it till you're here watching it. 3 fouls on Hasseltine. That becomes a big foul for Hasseltine. No, wrong basket. Oh, she traveled. That's okay. She will watch this over and over and over and over. Oh, no, she's a good sport about that. That was Eddings, who's pretty beat red right now, actually. Nothing to be embarrassed over. Her teammates still chuckling, and the varsity coach, Coach Randy, got a chuckle off. He's sitting on the JV bench. Tell you what, she was geared up. She was going to dunk it. There's a steal by Byrne. She'll hand the ball off to Hart. Hart will just dribble through the whole defense, and there's the tip and the steal. Ralston tipped it to Rounds, back to Ralston. Ball came up a little bit high, and the pass was behind. Byrne slowing it down, will bring it across. Nice short hop catch by Hart. Hart, pressure coming right at her, able to get the ball off to Eddings. Back to Hart. Oh, great catch. Tell you what, Eddings made a nice catch and a beautiful looking shot, just missed it. It's gonna go out of bounds to, I think it's green ball. Let's see who they, doesn't matter who I think. No, it's gonna be West Rutland basketball. So Lee will take the ball out of bounds right in front of her own bench. Gear coming out to defend Hart, and the pass was tipped away by Rounds, I believe. Ends up with Hasseltine. Here's the push down the floor. Hasseltine full throttle up, and no, it just wouldn't go in for her. She did everything but make the basket. Well, Byrne killed the dribble for no reason and got lucky. She bounced a long pass up to Hart, and Hart got hammered from behind. No foul. Hasseltine created the turnover, and the basket will be collected by Gira. 16-7 now, lead back to 9. It had gotten in double digits for West Rutland, whittled it down to 7. Now Hasseltine carried the ball, palmed it, carried it. The dribble came up on her. And it'll be West Rutland basketball right now. Okay, I dropped my crosser, that's why I stopped talking. LaRock will get it to Byrne. She'll work it left, work it right, and work off the screen now. And Edding, bumped, foul. That's going to be on Varsity. Her complete name is Alyssa Varsity. Now, a second to catch my breath finally. It has been an energetic ball game, that is for sure. Hart open, 3-ball on it, and got it! First 3-pointer of the night for West Rutland, and Hart, just like that, will cut it to a 16-10 ball game. Baseline drive, running one-hander, great shot, just didn't fall. Good decision to take the baseline, take the shot. And Byrne able to get the ball to Hart. That was a tough pass right there. Off Eddings' hands into the athletic director, Joe Harrington's hands, and it'll become Green Mountain basketball. Rounds calling the play out. She brings the ball up over midcourt. The catch, the shot, and no. I mean, Green Mountain, to their credit, they should have 2-3 more baskets here. In his half, they've just not been able to finish open shots. They've worked hard to get the correct shot, the correct spot, just no finish. Hart with the rebound, and she wants to get the push. Up ahead to Byrne, up, and nope. But I tell you what, sound like a herd of buffalo coming down the floor behind her. And the arrow will be West Rutland's favor here. Down by just 6. Byrne might have got away with one there. I thought she was out of bounds. Well, it evened up. Hart took a pretty decent bump and no foul called. And yeah, Rounds before the shot, fall on the floor. No shot. See, baseline possession foul will be Green Mountain. As Bartlett coming back in the ball game, she'll be in there for Green Mountain, and that's McGuire taking the ball out of bounds. I thought it did. Yeah, they're just going to say it went off from the foot of Johnson for Green Mountain West Rutland basketball. Boy, there'll be some tired young ladies tonight. They've all worked pretty hard. Yeah, it's going to be a foul. That was McGuire, and she just rode her defensively and got called for it. It's a good call. So Lee to Hart. Hart's pass is going to be picked off by Johnson, and she's going to flip it into the front court and almost scored. Nope, what happened there was Byrne knocked the ball away and then got possession without a bounce, and I think they're going to say it was off from Green Mountain. So West Rutland again getting all these opportunities but not capitalizing on it into points. And that's going to be a foul on McGuire. It has been a physical game. Very clean, but very physical. A lot of bumping and grinding. Oh, she's got a lane open up, and there's the foul. Should be a couple shots coming up for Amanda Hart. 2 shots, yeah. So Hart going to the line, trying to whittle away at this lead. Got the varsity game to follow. You can watch all your sports on PEGTV by going to www.pegtv.com. Click video on demand. Click the game you want to watch. As we have substitution now, is they're going to bring out McGuire, and they reinserted Alyssa Bardfriedy as a Green Mountain change. 16-12 now as West Rutland creeps back to within 4 points. They were down by double digits at one point in the ball game. They've gone 2-3 zone. I can't remember them not playing a 2-3 zone in the ball game. That's going to be a long rebound picked up by Rounds to the hole, left it on the front of the rim. Leaf going to be tied up. Should be Green basketball. I have his Green Mountain. Yeah. And Bardfriedy will take the ball on the baseline out of bounds, and they're going to kick it out on a little stuff-off pass. Rounds calls for it at the elbow and finds the dribble. Now they want to go on a baseline, dump it inside. Johnson got a hand on it, and Lee got control of it though. To Byrne. 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Edding got the basketball, was open momentarily, passed up the shot. They're going to swing it down inside to Hart. She's going to turn to the inside and got it, Hart. Well, she worked hard for that, and West Rutland now within 2. Rounds kicks the ball off on the elbow. Pass was taken by Amston. Amston had it taken away by Hart. Hart got a teammate open. It's going to be through the hands of Byrne, and Edding will watch go out of bounds. Just inches from clicking right there. As they need somebody to take the ball out of bounds, it's going to be Gira. Emily Gira coming down 32, and she will pass it into Ralston. Again, there's been no pressure in the back court. They've been able to bring it up, set their offense. And they looked inside. That was Who's with the basketball. Again, a running one-hander out the front of the rim. They're taking the right shots, and they shouldn't get discouraged by missing. Keep plugging away. There you go. That was Gira making the bucket, 18-14. Hart keeping the dribble alive. See, Hart does that very well. Keeps the dribble alive. Oh, great pass. That's a couple times now her passes haven't been handled. They've been a little bit too hot for their teammates to get a hold of, but that's something that the rest of the season they'll work on is actually, and it's not making fun, it's something you really work on. Catching the ball, receiving the ball, securing the ball. Hasseltine had it in line, just a little short, and ball went out of bounds out of bounds off one of the West Rutland players as Ralston coming out and got whacked in the head, holding their head, and they're going to have Rounds come in and take her spot. Oh yeah, there's going to be a lot of welts and bruises on the bodies tonight when they go home. This is like in the football league. This is like the NFC, the black and blue division back in the old days. This is a rugged game tonight. 18-14, Green Mountains JV squad with the lead. Edding will go back and get the basketball. Finds Byrne. Hart to the hole, takes the bump, on the line. Stops the clock with 2:19 to go. Nice movement this time. There's a lot more flow offensively for West Rutland here in this third quarter. Of course, Hart really communicating well with her teammate. Get the give and go, the pass back. Oh, she'll miss that one. Now that is the fourth personal foul on McGuire. That's who they gave it to. Yeah, she's out there. I'm telling you, that was blocked by Gira. LaRock got the rebound, and that's going to be saved. Yep, by Hoos. Ends up in the hands of Lee, and she'll give it to Byrne. Byrne wants to find Hart. She's just planted at the logo at center court. And that's going to be a foul on Hasseltine. That's going to be 4 on Hasseltine. No shots. Oh yes, it's going to be the 1-on-1. That's what it was going to be, and there will be a timeout called by Green Mountain, who come back from the fade. We'll have West Rutland at the line with the front end of 1-1. So Hart's been at the line a lot tonight because she's handled the ball a lot, but also she's taken the ball to the hole a lot, drawing fouls. And her free throw shooting's picked up here in the second half. As Ralston coming to the ball game for Hasseltine, she'll sit with those 4 fouls now. That was the 7th team foul on Green Mountain, which means West Rutland will be shooting the rest of the night. Hart, ball fakes, drives, spins, kicks it out on the elbow. Byrne, pass up the shot, will go back to Hart. Going to split the defense, couldn't do it. So be tipped around, and that's anybody's ball now. Rounds, no. Again, a great looking maneuver, just didn't get the finish. And Rounds came out of the back with the basketball. She'll set up the offense, give it to Gearin, to Ralston. Up, and no. Again, don't get discouraged, keep shooting. Larat to Byrne. McGuire was on the floor, able to get up, and yeah, what happened right there, you missed it because I had the camera drive. Eddings dribbled the ball out of bounds. Minute 24 to go in the third quarter. 18-15. Green Mountains JV squad with the lead. They'll set it up now. Ralston able to retrieve that ball. Puts the shot up and a little short. Came down. Eddings got the rebound. She's got quite a few rebounds tonight. So we tipped ahead, and Eddings will get to the loose ball. Went to take the shot and got grabbed hold of. Just a matter of who grabbed hold of her. That'll be Johnson. That's going to be the 1-on-1. It's the 8th foul, and Edding at the line. I'll tell you, they struggled from the field. They need the free throw to start dropping for them. And that, substitutions, Olivia Bartlett coming in. That's a Green Mountain substitution. And Eddings got her own missed shot. Got the ball, crashes to the floor, squirts the pass out to Lee. She thought about going up with it, give it back to Hart. Hart, baseline, Hart, up, fouled, going back to the line. See, that's why Hart's getting so many free throws right there. She's attacking the hoop. So Hart, first shot, good. Now fouls on Ralston, her 3rd. And she'll get them both this time. Yeah, a majority of her points tonight have come from the free throw line. And it's a 1-point ball game at 18-17. Green Mountain with the ball in the lead, and 48 seconds going. Hart tipped it, and that's not, oh. Yeah, well, yeah, because the defensive player touched it in the front court, so it was a great call. So West Rutland looking for their first lead of the night. And Ralston came through and almost got the steal. That's LaRock with the ball. And there's the pickoff by Gira. Gira, front court, elbow off her foot, and yep, she knew it. West Rutland was tied at 2-2. That was way back early on in the first quarter. As there's no doubt about that, Rounds pounded the ball out of bounds away from Byrne. Byrne's gonna get off that corner, and Hart with a great catch. See, Hart catches the ball extremely well. Pass for LaRock was too tall, and they'll toss it away, and there's still 26 seconds left. So 25 seconds to go, third quarter, 1 point lead, Green Mountain. Got it to Hoos, and she had a moment where she was open. She passed up the shot, and Edding coming around. We're going to have a foul on Edding. Yeah, Edding will pick up the foul, and it'll be the second personal foul, the third team foul, and the ball will go out of bounds on the baseline to Green Mountain Union High School. Caught shot, no good. And last touch by LaRock. It's taken about 5 minutes to play the last 34 seconds here. We're down to 9.9 seconds now. Stolen away by Hart, and she's got time. And that's gonna be a foul. She's going to line. Gira trying to slow down. Hart from driving fouled her, and with 4.8 seconds to go, Hart can give West Rutland, well, with the first shot, a tie, because it's a 10th foul, so there's 2 shots the rest of the way. And she won't. They're looking for the tie now with this shot on the second shot. So Amanda Hart could be playing her last 4.8 seconds here of this JV game. She'll tie it up. Yeah, because remember, she's going to split duty between varsity and JV ball. Now, she can play the fourth quarter, but she's going to play 4 quarters for the entire night between JV and varsity. Just what you'd expected in the home opener between 2 good teams. 18-0 heading into the fourth from the Hinchy Gym. To answer my own curiosity, Hart will come out and play the fourth quarter. Well, strap yourself in. This is going to be a wild fourth quarter here. Like I said in the beginning, this had the potential to be a Donnybrook, and now it's reached that potential. Hasseltine back in with the 4 fouls. Got it. Good looking player Hasseltine is. Got the 4 fouls because she plays very aggressive. Hart will lose her balance, and we'll have a jump ball. This will be gold basketball. Hart told me anyways earlier in the preseason, she's still, her knee physically feels good, but she's still mentally getting over the injury and being confident to plant on it. I think he counted it. Oh, we got an injured player behind the play. Okay, so Hasseltine's down behind the play, and what the explanation was, Wood's going to get 2 shots. No basket, 2 shots. Oh, to have the recuperative powers of these young people. Hasseltine up, came to the bench immediately. Her teammates giggled at her, and she laughed, and all was good again. 20-19 on Wood's basket, so Wood makes the basket. Caroline Wood. Made them both. Both of them were all twined, too. We're tied at 20 with 7.5 to go in regulation. Ralston quickly into that front court. Tell you, the closer the score became, the more the intensity picked up. The more the intensity picked up, the better that zone defense slid like it was supposed to. Became a lot more active. Not quite ball hocking on the top, and that'll be out of bounds, and it should be gold basketball, so West Rutland will have the basketball. Want to go to the corner of the gym. And that's Lee with the ball. Well, she had Wood open and got her the ball, just took a little bit longer than they wanted. Wood will go to her knee, and I think they're going to call travel. Yep. She tried to keep the dribble alive from her knees, but just that 3-second travel. It's Gira to Rounds. Gave it off to Gira. Nice job baseline, Ralston. Well, tell you, I don't hear any of the coaches complain. They've each gotten equal, what's the word I want? It's good reffing, but they've each gotten allowances. They've gotten allowances on the calls. Nat, well, she's in a tough spot right now. Ralston jump ball. Going to stay down here with Green Mountain. There's Ralston. She got the baseline, but man, she got eaten up on the baseline. They swallowed her up. Catch, shot, air ball. Comes down. Eddings, pass. It's going to be off the bicep of one of the Green Mountain players. Picked up by Ralston. Ralston, pass tipped out of bounds, and it'll be last touch by Bartlett of Green Mountain. It's going to have a substitution as Amsden is going to come in for Ralston. So Amsden. As Lee goes long, Wood trying to chase it down. Lost the handle on it. Actually, a little help. Gira slapped the ball out of bounds. Again, 20-20, 6.5 minutes to go. Timeout taken by Sam Gilmore, the head coach of the JV squad here at West Rutland.
30-second time, go.
Byrne with a touch, pass back, and I think it was last touch by Rounds. Should be West Rutland ball. Yeah, they'll take it out. Lee will take it out on the far side of the Hinchy gym. For the lead, no. And that was just chopped out of bounds by Bartlett. Done that a couple of times tonight. They got to work with her on actually grabbing the ball instead of swinging at it. I've seen players, both genders, do that. Hart, boy, got double teamed on the baseline jump ball. Yeah, she just kind of turned, and Gira and then Bartlett collapsed down on her. Lee got it back. Byrne had to take it around her hands by Rounds and then knocked out of bounds by Byrne, and it'll be Green Mountain basketball. This is just the first act. This is the JV game. I still got the varsity game for you on Channel 15. An underhanded shot pass, and yeah, it's going to be Green Mountain basketball. So I was trying to keep track of the arrows myself. Hasseltine with the 4 fouls back in the basketball game now for Green Mountain. Gira passed up the shot. We'll go to Hasseltine. She'll drive, shoot, and no. You see, though, Hasseltine's the kind of player you want. There's another shot. Foul. 2 shots coming up. I believe it's going to be Hasseltine going to the line. Lee will pick up the foul, and it will be Hasseltine at the line to break the tie. Katie Hasseltine. Got it. That's the 4th foul on Lee. Nope, that one will rim out on her. Hart came down with the rebound, and the one off from Gira out of bounds. Yeah, LaRock will come in now for Lee with the 4 fouls for West Rutland. Now they looked long, and that option was taken away, and they'll give the ball back to Hart. She'll make the one-handed grab and dribble into the open floor. To LaRock to catch a shot and front rimmed it. The follow-up. Edding up, no. Too tough of an angle. Ball will come back to Hart. Eddings had a lot of rebounds tonight. Hart will go down, and 41 called for the foul. That's going to be Amsden. And again, there's a double bonus now the rest of the night. They're over the 10-team foul limit. Stops the clock, but still 5:38 to go in regulation. 21-20. Green Mountain with the lead. Still with the lead. We're tied at 21. Blackjack. Everybody tied at 21. Rounds with the catch quickly to the free throw line. And Hart came all the way back from midcourt, made the steal, dribbles out of traffic, and ooh, got hammered. I'm waiting for the call. When all is said and done and the dust settles, it'll be green basketball, so Green Mountain. Now, so time, want to go baseline, going to step inside the defender, and no. She's got a nice looking release, and it's going to be an over the push from behind there on Gira. That's going to bring Hart down to shoot some more free throws. Yeah, Hart just did a good job of boxing out right there. And again, this would be the first lead of the ball game for West Rutland, to my recollection, which is shaky at best, believe me. I mean, I don't spring chicken anymore. And, oh, Gira just fouled out, yep. And they're bringing Johnson, so it'll be Stephanie Johnson coming in. So everybody's settled now, they've got everything situated. Hart with his first shot, 2. Still tied at 21. Still tied at 21. Tell you what, LaRock came in and saved the basketball, made the rebound. What a play by LaRock, and she stayed in bounds. And then LaRock got in the paint, never left it. Should be called for the 3-second call. Oh, I tell you, this is a danger at every curve out here. That was a unique move by Byrne defensively. Hasseltine going to be short, might have been tipped, going to come down. And again, Edding got yet another rebound. There's the steal the other way. Johnson, no. So they just can't break the tie. Hasseltine takes a bump. Yeah, she's getting some shots now. Oh, before the shot, so there will be no free throws. That is Hart's first personal foul, the team's 5th. Their pass will come back round to stand at the elbow. Put on the floor and work it back between circles now. That 2-3 zone will slide over, heavy left. They hedged nicely. So as the game's gone along, that zone, like I said, slid, it's hedged. Up ahead to Byrne for the lead, missed it. Everybody going to the floor. Should be West Rutland basketball. Yeah. And oh, somebody got hurt. It looks like could be Hasseltine. As we have an injured player down in the Hinchy gym. Well, the good news was Hasseltine was able to get up and walk off the court into her own power. She can sit down and take a break for a minute. I'm sure we'll see her back in the ball game. All right, so on a jump ball, West Rutland will have possession there. We're tied at 21. Each team's had a couple different chances to break the tie. Wood with the grab will travel. Yep. She just lost her balance, going backwards and traveled. And now Hart picking up at midcourt. They're able to penetrate that 2-3 zone, and the ball's going to go out of bounds off the hands of Johnson. And again, West Rutland's turn now to get possession and try to break the tie. And she'll be slapped out of her Hart's hands by Johnson, so stay with West Rutland. Wood, pass intercepted, was looking for Eddings. And that was going to be blocked out of bounds. I think it's going to be Green Mountain. Yeah, it'll be Green Mountain basketball. McGuire on the baseline. McGuire to Johnson. Oh, that was blocked twice by LaRock, and then she forced the travel. Pretty impressive play by LaRock. And picked off. Again, neither team able to find that next basket to take lead. Byrne will be out of bounds. Yeah, I agree with them. There was no foul there. She just dribbled out of bounds. She was trying to squeeze through about 2.5 inches of space and went out of bounds. Oh, I know. It drives me nuts when they go on these sidelines. The middle of the floor is so open. Get out the sideline, go to the middle of the floor. Boy, with 4 minutes to go, you got a feeling Nick's basket's going to win the game. Of course, I don't mean that. And that ball tip this time is going to be taken over, and here comes Bartlett up for the lead. No, left it short on the layup. Eddings with yet another rebound. She's got to be in double digits for rebounds, Eddings does. That's going to be LaRock with the grab, gives it off. Eddings shoots, and no. Good look, didn't make it. Byrne will chase it down. Hart going to set herself, free balling it. No. Wood kept it alive, couldn't control it. Now the pack with it. Comes Green Mountain. There's the crossover off from Rounds' foot, off her teammate's foot, and they'll control it. Went off from Rounds' foot to McGuire's foot, and McGuire, no, she can't get it either. And I tell you, it's kept alive by LaRock. It's going to be saved by McGuire, and she got it. And it should be yellow basketball, yeah. Johnson says, I don't know what I'm doing, but hey, you got to give her some credit there. She's trying to get another possession. Got Hasseltine coming back in now, so she is okay after the injury, and McGuire will come out now. 23-21, Green Mountain with the lead. West Rutland has only been tied at 2-all. They've never had the lead. They've had a couple chances. Eddings got to go back and get it. She saves it. Hart with a great catch on a hard pass. Foul back to Eddings. Block shots coming up. And McGuire coming back into the ball game for Green Mountain. That's 5 fouls on Stephanie Johnson. And that will bring McGuire in, and McGuire's going to take Johnson's spot. So it's a couple different players that fouled out now. And I saw somebody coming for West Rutland. No, I haven't yet. It's Lee coming in. She's at scores table. She's got to wait till the second shot. 23-22, and Lee will come in for LaRock, who did a good job out there for West Rutland. And she'll miss the second one. Lee got to the ball, couldn't control it. McGuire will come out of the pack with it on the dead run. McGuire in the front court. Going to, boy, I'm not sure what she wanted to do, but she was able to get the ball to Hasseltine. On the run off the window and in. Hasseltine with a cool looking running one-hander gives the lead a 3-point, gives Green Mountain a 3-point lead now. And Hart will have to come back to Byrne. She'll make the grab and she'll put it on the floor. And her pass will get to Hart. Hart all the way in, got it. That time Byrne and Hart, nice job of getting the ball down the floor to the open baseline. They went baseline to baseline that time. 25-24, Green Mountain, 2:16 to go in regulation. Rounds with the basketball. I told you this is going to be a Donnybrook. And McGuire got the ball tied up. Nope, pops free. Now we got it tied up. Green Mountain basketball. There's McGuire going to the floor with Byrne, and the arrow favoring Green Mountain. Barge Freedy. The Rounds wanted to put it on the floor, that one extra dribble travel. Yeah, Rounds wanted to shoot, and they got to break that habit of taking that one extra dribble. Like if you're on the practice gym or outside court shooting around, you always take that one extra cool dribble to take your shot. But they don't have to. Hart got the pass off to Eddings. Eddings will find Byrne, and she'll get the handle on the basketball. Minute 42 to go in a 1-point ball game. And Hart got the ball pulled back. No foul. Woods thought about the shot. Will bounce it back to Hart. She got incidentally whacked in the face. Hart going to the line looking for some points here. She got a pretty rough ride that time, and she got whacked a couple different times. But she's a tough young lady. West Rutland wanting a full timeout with a minute and a half to go, down by 1, but they'll be at the line when we come back. Right here for Amanda Hart. She sat out the first quarter, played the next 3, and pumped in a lot of effort tonight. Most of her points coming from the free throw line. For the tie, she got it. And again, not to jinx her, but for the first lead tonight for West Rutland. The shot up, and they have taken the lead. After trailing by double digits and chasing all night long, they've got the lead back, the first lead of the night, 26-25. Expect Hasseltine. There she goes to see the shot, or see the ball take a shot. That time the defense reacted nicely to her. They keep her inside the elbow. That's up, and no, front rim, the ball bounced around. And it'll be Wood with the basketball. She'll get up to Byrne. There's a minute, 11 seconds to go. Byrne, West Rutland with the ball. The crossover by Byrne, the attack of the hoop, all the way in, and got it. 2 shots. I think we're going to wait the basket off. That's the first time tonight I can remember Byrne attacking the hoop, and I knew she had it in her. And that was, well, if you're going to pick a spot, might as well do it with a minute 2 to go. But she can do that all ball game next time. 2 shots coming up. Missed it. That foul, by the way, was called on Olivia Bartlett. Her first personal. A couple players already fouled out for Green Mountain. Missed them both. Eddie went in, couldn't keep it alive. Hasseltine will come out of the pack with the ball. We're at a minute to go. It's going to be a foul on Hart, and it's going to be only the 6th team foul, so there should be no shots. And so Hasseltine talking to Rounds as they get the play down, and there's not going to be any pressure on the inbounds pass. There hasn't been all night. Now, will that change with the situation late in the ballgame? Maybe. 54 seconds to go, and it could come down to the final shot. Hasseltine up, short. Rebound to Eddings. Again, she's going to have double digits in rebounds. Byrne up ahead to Hart. Hart up ahead to Lee. No, she missed it. Lee fights for the rebound, gets it to Hart. She'll go to the floor, and I think she's getting 2 shots. Rugged action tonight. I tell you though, I honestly do believe both officials have done an outstanding job tonight. It's been a tough ball game. Hart, speaking about tough, she's got some big free throws coming up. She's had herself an all-nighter here. Look at her. She's tired. 26-25, West Rutland, JV. 38.1 seconds to go. 1 point West Rutland lead. First shot, good. And that brings quite a jolt from the crowd. Got them both. Timeout being called by Green Mountain. They find themselves down by their largest deficit of the night, down 3, 28-25. I mean, it's only a 3-point ball game. It's a 1-possession game, but you got to remember, it's JV ball. Don't panic. You can do this in 2 possessions. You can do it because you can get a basket and play some defense and maybe foul and get the ball back. But I like Hasseltine's ball. It's a 2-point shot now. She took that from their arc. I would like to see Hasseltine drive to the hole for a higher percentage shot and possibly get fouled. That's the ball game right there. That'll make it a 5-point lead. Now, I'm sorry to say, Hasseltine drives to the hole. She'll might get the basket and the foul, but it's a higher percentage move. Up, and West Rutland's going to come all the way back to defeat Green Mountain. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, foul, count it. Ooh, maybe I was a little early. Basket's good. Well, I was a little early. How big is Lee's basket look now, huh? It looked like icing on the cake, but now it's a 3-point game. If she makes this basket, go to the press, they're only down a bucket. They can get a steal or foul. And Green Mountain High School taking a timeout. A lot of things happening here. You can, I don't know why you want it, but you could miss this free throw, try to get the rebound, kick it out for a 3-point shot. You can miss this free throw, get the rebound, and if you're West Rutland, you want to foul on the putback. I mean, a million things can happen here. Shot up, and no. Hart got the rebound, and she'll let it get tied up. 0.2 of a second left. And West Rutland basically got to just get the ball in bounds. Byrne will hold it, and there's the win. 30-27, and quite a performance by both JV squads. Good effort by both teams. Get out there, support your student athletes. Always tune into Munger Vision. And don't forget PEGTV.com. Click video on demand. We've got sports on the internet, and it's good stuff. Welcome to the Hinchy Gym for varsity basketball action. Tonight, Green Mountain Union High School taking on the West Rutland Golden Horn. You're looking at number 22, Katie Lincoln, a senior this year. And the reason I'm keen on her, they're going to have a pregame ceremony that will honor her. Last year in the finals up in the Berry Auditorium, she surpassed the 1,000-point mark. She's actually at 1,055 points right now in her career. She's the first woman basketball player to surpass the 1,000-point mark in West Rutland basketball history.
I'll hand this to you when I'm done. Okay. You have it. Oh.
West Rutland will be in the home whites. And Green Mountain in the greens. The Chieftains A non-league game. It's been good ball games between these two schools over the last several years. West Rutland always plays the toughest competition. Gets them ready, gets some good seeding index points, but also gets them all set for tournament action. Carl Serrani, the head coach, built himself quite a tremendous program here at West Rutland. He's involved in every facet.
Before we start tonight's game, we would like to take a few minutes to recognize Katie Lincoln. Katie became the first female to score 1,000 points for West Rutland School. Katie accomplished this milestone during last year's state championship game. State championship games do not get interrupted for individual accomplishments. Katie's teammates from this season and last would like to present her with the ball from last year's game, as well as a picture from Barry with the ball in her possession, which was followed by the shot. Congratulations, Katie.
Well deserved. Quite a historic moment. Quite a young lady, Katie Lincoln. Good acknowledgement, standing ovation from the crowd. Last minute instructions, Coach Carl Serrani, and again, Green Mountain on this side, coached by Terry Farrell. Had some good ball clubs the last several years out of Green Mountain. I expect tonight to be no different. The Chieftains in the green, and the Hinchy Gym, just a beautiful place. Come watch a basketball game. I urge you to get it out and watch West Rutland live. Their women's program, men's program. Come and catch their either 7th, 8th grade, all this stuff. Samersky's going to jump center for West Rutland, and she'll be opposed by number 11, Emma Lyle. Now, if there's one thing this West Rutland team does lack, it's height. They're quick. They play a lot of defense. It creates turnovers that lead to easier baskets for them. But height's going to be a problem. They have a lot of quickness. They have seniors, 5 seniors starting. A lot of experience. They played in the championship game last year. Looking for Pease down inside. Tipped down to bounds by Green Mountain. It'll be West Rutland basketball. Good to be home. I got to tell you that. It's the first home game for West Rutland this year. I don't know how many years I've been doing West Rutland, but it's a great place to get involved with anything. Sports, music, drama. Lincoln for 3. Make it 1,058 now in Lincoln's career. She's a very humble individual for all that. She's the center energy. She's like the sun in the universe, but she shrugs off any attention. She's very team-oriented, and she'll go to the floor and jump ball. So Lincoln with a 3 ball, then a jump ball, and she tied up. Stafford, Carly Stafford. A couple Staffords on the floor, and the ball will be taken out of bounds by Groshans.
Shape up, Emma. Shape up, Emma, right down the middle.
Well, they're looking. They don't get the 5 count, and they'll have to go all the way up top to the elbow. The catch, the shot, and the basket. That's Benson, Michaela Benson. West Rutland going to be facing the press. Griswold handles the ball well. Middle of the floor, beautiful. Down to Pease. Oh my gosh, passed up the layup and missed it. Pulled off on the foul. Boy, they got to recognize that quicker. Pease was open. So in a 3-2 ball game, Green Mountain looking for the lead. Will be off the mark with that shot. The putback, rush to no good. It was Lyle that got the rebound. Lincoln had the ball strip up and sat on the rim, wouldn't go. Lincoln will come out of the pack with the basketball, slow it down, and find Griswold. Now, like I said, 5 seniors on the floor for West Rutland. Samersky coming off a 15-point opening road victory for West Rutland. She scored 15 points in the ball game. Opening night. I know the players are glad to be home. Lincoln staying right on. Number 13, Groshans. Oh, great pass just off the fingertips of Benson. Griswold with the basketball. 6:21 to go in the first quarter. And I urge you, stick around. It's going to be a dynamite game. Lincoln looking to go 2 for 2 from the 3-point line. No good. And nobody touched it in green. It'll be white basketball. Lyle looking to bring the ball into play. Should be facing pressure from Pease. And she'll throw over the top, and Lincoln came around and almost created the turnover. The first woman in West Rutland basketball history to become a 1,000-point scorer.
Emma, not too much too early. Not too much early.
Now they don't want the trap to come too early. Well, and again, Ames behind the defense. There's the cut, and Pease will regain the basketball along the baseline against Lyle. Pease told me in a preseason interview she's always playing 4, 5, 6 inches lower than her just tipped out of bounds. So she's always going against much taller players. Griswold will stand in the corner with the basketball. Lincoln came around, made a loop, got the ball against Benson. Wants to send it into Pease, and a lot of height to get over Lyle. Couldn't do it. Here comes Groshans, number 13. Staffer stops the dribble, kills the dribble, will pivot, brings the ball back. Groshans, Lincoln on her defensively. 3-2 West Rutland. A lot of buzz in the gym for this. That's going to be off from the hands of Green Mountain to Katie Lincoln's arms. Lincoln. The Pease takes the bump up off the window. Go, you know. Oh, there must be a lid on that. And Pease will come around, steal the basketball. Griswold's been driving to the hole a lot this season. That started in her AU summer season, and she's continued it on here. And Pease can't get the bounce. Ames, I'm sorry, can't get the bounce. We got a foul on Pease as she was boxed out by Bailey Staffer. Coming in now for Green Mountain will be Comstock, Julie Comstock. So again, not a lot of points early on, but this is going to be a percolator of a game right now. That's Comstock, just in the basketball game. Comstock handling the ball on the turn, slapped off her hands by Samersky. West Rutland, it's about defense, about tempo, about rattling your opponent. And then he will get it into Lyle. Lyle used her height to make herself available, and there's the help, and there's going to be a foul on Lincoln. That'll be Katie Lincoln's first foul and the team's second. So they'll go side out. It'll be Groshans taking the ball out of bounds. Groshan looking, and Lincoln, oh, it's going to be off from, yeah, Lyle tried to bring the ball down. Lincoln got a hand on it, but it went off from Lyle's knee out of bounds. So again, very cautious approach to the, well, nice job there. They're attacking the press very cautiously, but then the ball stolen anyways, and that's going to be Comstock up with the left hand, no good, gets her own rebound, and will squirt the pass out. Step to the basket, and there you go. Lyle will make the bucket and give Green Mountain their first lead at 4-3, 4.5 minutes into the first quarter. Don't forget, West Rutland had a lot of open looks early against this press, but failed to convert them into points. Griswold tipped, and it's going to be West Rutland basketball. Comstock got back in the passing lane and tipped the ball out of bounds. Ames, number 11, Amanda Ames. Missed a lot of the preseason practices, had nasty cold. Couldn't shake it. Feeling better now. And I should mention, West Rutland's installed a new offense this year, more of a cutting offense, stepping more fluidity to it, more freedom for the players. They wanted to go down the Pease along the baseline. That option just wasn't there, and now Samersky will hold the ball between circles. Oh, and they had Griswold and Pease in the same spot on the floor, and that's what caused the problem for West Rutland, and the ball will go over on the turnover to Green Mountain. Lyle looks, Lyle finds Comstock. Here's the push by Groshans, and she's cut off by going any closer to the basket by Lincoln. On the cut, and the basket by Comstock. They just kept flowing to the basket on the trail play. 6-3, Green Mountain. To Ames. She'll get the ball back into Katie Lincoln's hands. Griswold loads up, no. Open on the first shot of the night, off the mark. Benson inside the arc, no, front rim to rebound, came down hard, and ball goes off from the foot of Benson out of bounds. She was tentative. She was worried about a backcourt violation at that point. I thought it was touched by so many players that would have negated that. In white, I meant touched by so many players in white. But at that point, you're all the way back there. Make the play on it. Griswold. Pease. Guarded by Groshans. We're giving off to Samersky. This will be a hold called on Benson. Samersky tried to take her off the dribble and then counter defender flat-footed. Coming in for Green Mountain now will be Betsy Stratton. Wearing number 21 coming in for Benson. That's a Green Mountain change in the roster. Yeah. These are the type of games that get West Rutland ready. I mean, like I said, they play up, they play out of conference, they play tough competition. They're going to come back to Griswold. I'll tell you what, last year in the Burn-Burton game here, it ended up being a 10-point win from Burn-Burton, but it was in doubt right to the final minute. They probably played Burn-Burton as tough, if not tougher, than anybody in Burn-Burton's division. Ames going to be tied up, jump ball, West Rutland basketball. Get a very athletic team, very deep team that Terry Farrell has built up at Green Mountain. Pease in the front court will hold and wait. Puts the ball on the floor. We'll get to the arc. Gets it back to Lincoln. Lincoln to Griswold. She'll catch, fire, and be short. Here comes a pass. Pease missed it. Might have got tipped. Stetson. Groshans. I'm sorry. Groshan comes down with the basketball. 6-3 Green Mountain. But one of the problems right now is that West Rutland cannot get into their full court press because they haven't made a basket to get into that full court press. Griswold, Pease, baseline, no, foul. Didn't get the finish, but she's still along the baseline, and I believe Lyle will pick up the foul. Lyle with the foul, and 2 shots coming up for Sierra Pease. Now stop the clock at 2:11 to go. I'll tell you, after the shot, I'll tell you. Pease will make it. It's got almost like a tense playoff atmosphere here, but West Rutland does that. They get these higher division teams in here, and they create like a Super Bowl atmosphere, you know, David versus Goliath, and they do it. It gets played like a playoff game. She'll get 1 and 2, make it 6-4. West Side down by 2. Groshans with the ball, working against Lincoln. Lincoln with the 1 foul. Lincoln with the steal. See, that time they brought the defense up high. Lincoln going to be fouled. 2 shots. Groshans will pick up the foul, and Katie Lincoln will head to the line, and we'll make it official here. We'll get the call from the official. And it is official now. Katie Lincoln. Her most effective when the game's fluid, out of a set, no set plays, when she can do what you just saw. Come to the top of the defense. Now Lincoln, I don't know if she's superstitious or not, but she is, like all athletes, a creature of habit. She might take a little couple minutes here to settle down because she didn't know and wasn't expecting that pregame 1,000-point ceremony. So that's out of her normal routine right there. Look at Pease. Oh, Pease almost able to. She knocked the ball in the air and almost able to steal and keep her feet in bounds. But she'd make a great NFL receiver. See her almost able to keep that in bounds. Yeah, this is West Rutland now. They're at the press, and nice job. Good catch by Comstock. She'll spin to the middle of the floor, and her pass tipped Gianna Ricky in the ball game, and she actually tipped the basketball. Samarsky will throw to the top to Griswold. Griswold, looking long distance, styles it up to Lincoln. Open in the corner, goes to the hoop. No. Weak side rebound will come down to Pease. They'll reset the offense now. Pease to Gianna Ricky. Back to Pease. Ricky, open, fires. It's in. Ricky will go around, and in. West Side with a 7-6 lead. Ricky told me in the preseason interview that she's going to be looking for that shot. Offense a lot. Look at that. Lincoln made the steal, kind of a wild shot, but see the defense, how disruptive it is? When they can get into that defense and set and extend that pressure, Comstock going to knock it down. No, it'll rim out on her. Rebound tip from Griswold to Lincoln. 1:11 to go first quarter. We got a good one tonight on Munger Vision. Travel call. Pease. That one little baby step. Got her. So Lyle will take the ball out of bounds, put Pease on the pass to defend the inbounds pass. Well, they're going to make them work hard tonight. 5 seconds. That's West Rutland basketball at its best right there. That's why the best way to beat them is just make every shot you take if you're Green Mountain. Griswold's going to get a breather. As Heidi Byrne in the ball game, number 2. Wearing number 2 this year, Heidi Byrne.
Back to the corner. Anna coming back to the corner. Anna.
Lincoln, open. Keep firing because she's a shooter. She'll get into a hot streak here. Tipped away by Samarsky to Byrne to Ricky. She traveled. But boy, again, you can see how the complexion of the game totally changes when West Side's able to set up that extended defense. Okay, I got to catch up on my numbers here. Stafford 23, Bailey Stafford 23 and 25. Carly Stafford both in the ballgame. So 2 Staffords in the ballgame for Green Mountain. Well, again, they're going to have to come back and set some picks here. They're going to be getting 5 calls all night. Benson with 51 seconds to go. There's the switch off, and Lincoln came across and stripped the ball away, and that pass would be too long. Benson will make the steal, and Lincoln dancing with her, didn't pick up the foul. 41 seconds, Stafford, Comstock, baseline, Pease, ball stripped from behind. Lincoln got a piece of it. Lyle, going to recycle. Comstock from the free throw line, no. Boy, she had all kinds of time to look. Look at Ricky keep the ball alive and find Lincoln. 26 seconds to go, we got collision, and the ball will go out of bounds, and a good no call. Seriously, that's good hard basketball. There should be no foul there. And it brings no questions from either player. Ames coming in the ballgame for Lincoln. I like this move. No need to pick up a second foul with just 22 seconds to go in the first quarter. Comstock with the catch right at the midcourt stripe. Plenty of time, 20 seconds to go on the clock. Benson thinking about it, waiting for the screen to develop. We'll get to the inside the arc, and it's going to be out of bounds. Benson shaking her head at herself. Came up with air on that shot. Don't get discouraged, though. Keep plugging away on it. 11 seconds. Ames and company will get it up to Samirsky. Samirsky to Ricky. 5 seconds. 4 seconds. We got a foul called with 3.8 seconds to go. That's going to be the 4th team foul. And that's going to be Stafford, Bailey Stafford, picking up the foul. Her first personal, team's 4th. Again, plenty of time to catch and shoot here. 3.8 seconds. Catch and actually bring the ball down and then shoot. They get into Burns, stolen away. There's a set shot on the steal. No, front rim. That's the first quarter, and what a good quarter basketball. You got to get out here live. Keep watching Munger Region on PEGTV, but you got to get out here live and catch West Rutland, any high school actually. MSJ, Mill River, Fairhaven, Pulteney, West Rutland. 7-6 at the end of 1 quarter of play. West Side would lead over Green Mountain Union High School. Basketball to get this second quarter away. And Benson, Michaela Benson, going to head over, and she'll do the duties of bringing the ball into play. And she'll find Stafford. Guarded by Samirsky. Lincoln came up, pocket, made the steal. Going to take it in, draw the foul, go to the line. Lincoln, I've said it for 4 years. I've said it for more than 4 years because I did the Rutland Rec tournament years ago. She was in 5th grade and 6th grade, and they won the tournament. I'll never forget that tournament. This little youngster doing just what you see right here, stealing the ball, going up and down the floor about 1,000 miles an hour. But she's like in her own world out there in the basketball game. 8-6 West Rutland. And she'll miss the second one. It's going to be tipped back. Nice job by Samirsky tipping the ball. Look at that pass to Pease. Blocked down inside by Lyle. So Lyle making her height felt there. Lincoln not getting the seal this time. Comstock to Benson. Nope. Comstock up. Got it. But I tell you what, Comstock didn't start. But she came in off the bench and she's looked good. She's provided quite a spark. Lincoln will go pick up the loose ball and just casually dribble out of the pack. Ames with the grab. Had too tough an angle to the basket. Lincoln with those good hands will make the squeeze. She's a shortstop in softball in case you couldn't tell. Griswold way outside, gonna be way short. But don't give up shooting. Couple more shots and she'll be able to ball fake and then take it to the hole because we're gonna buy into that. She's gonna shoot from out there. Oh, nice pass along the baseline and the finish by Stafford. The pass came from Carly Stafford to Bailey Stafford. And it's 10-8 now. Green Mountain taking the lead back. And Lincoln somehow, the defense let her get behind him, made the grab. Griswold, there's the ball fake. Good job by Stafford staying with her. Samirsky between the circles will hold the basketball. Up off the jump, no good. Stafford got the rebound, gave it to Benson. Benson head up all the way, will cross the timeline. Go downside, great cut to the hole. And, oh, everything but the finish. And a foul will be called as Samirsky got inside for the rebound and got pushed from behind. That'll be Stafford, Carly Stafford called for the foul. And Sarah Groshen's 13 coming in now. She'll run the point for Green Mountain. She's going to replace Benson. 6:20 to go in the first half of play. Lincoln to Pease, and nope. That one got away from her. This is a typical West Rutland game right now. They're a team that likes that 50 to 65 point range. Look at Lincoln, just get inside, anticipate, make the steal, and nope, she missed a ton of layups in the preseason games I watched too, the scrimmages. Which you would, oh, she double dribbled, she traveled, she did everything, double dribble, yeah. No, I'm just thinking, you know, Lincoln can do so many difficult things. Not that she's going to struggle all night with layups, I hope, but I've always waited for her to dunk it. To Griswold. Griswold was a nice fit coming from Mill River's team, the West Rutland's team. She came here as a sophomore. Look at her weave her way all the way. Oh, that was beautiful by Griswold. That was an orchestra. That was a symphony right there. I told you, I watched the two scrimmages, and she started driving to the hole, and Paul Dunches, her AAU coach, told me that, you know, I started in AAU, and they pounded it into her head, and 10-10 the score. The JV game was won by West Rutland. They came back from a double-digit deficit to get the win in regulation. Went right down to the wire. Good JV game. You can catch that on Channel 15, PEGTV. You can also go to the website, PEGTV.com. Click video on demand. You can watch any West Rutland game you'd like.
Nice job, Carly.
Oh, nice job of getting down inside. Their putback no good. Griswold able to tip the ball away from Lyle. It ends up in the hands of Lincoln. She'll loop around and bring it up the middle of the floor. Very seldom you see Lincoln get caught on the edge. Griswold opens, sets, fires. No. Oh, that ball sat on the floor a long time before the rebound was controlled by Green Mountain. The Chieftains in the dark green. I got more West Rutland basketball coming up for you all through December, January, and February. Oh, nice cut up, and boy, the defense that time didn't talk. 12-10, Green Mountain. Lincoln will loop the pass down head to Pease. She'll stop. Sierra Pease going to take it all the way to the bank and knock it down. 12-12. No, I've got basically all the West Rutland home games. Well, I'll tell you, I'm sure there was a foul. I just didn't see it. That's going to be 2 on Lincoln now. As Benson will come back in the basketball game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it'll be Bailey Stafford that's going to come out of the basketball game. The staging shake, I thought it was going to fall off it. Well, they tried a little backdoor cut that would have worked, but the pass was high, and they got a talk out there defensively. 4:30 to go before the half. Lincoln with the 2 fouls. Very, very important. And understating the obvious for Lincoln not to pick up that 3rd foul here in the first half. Ames to Griswold. Benson comes at her. Griswold will take her off the dribble, go up, and got a foul. It's going to be on Lyle. Lyle will be called for the foul. It's going to be her 2nd personal. And before the shot, it's a possession foul. Ball got to bounce on the baseline. Lincoln will just dump it up. Oh, I didn't even look at the scoreboard. It's still 1-1. So Griswold, who was already heading to the line before that, and then was like, what the heck? And they said no shot. So Griswold, like I said, she came here from Mill River's program and just fit right into the whole up-tempo basketball theme. Been a good player, I know that Griswold has. Benson gets the ball off to, well, Lyle ends up with it. Comstock foul, count it. If it's Lincoln, it's her 3rd, and I think it is. Yep. And she's coming out of the ball game now. Heidi Byrne coming in to replace Katie Lincoln. Right at the 4-minute mark, even. Got it. Comstock makes it 15-12. Griswold handling the ball now. They need offense from other sources, and boy, Griswold somehow did not go out of bounds. Got the ball, Sikorsky will kick it out to Burns. She'll put it on the floor. Turn shot, no good. Might have been tipped, and it comes down to Lyle. They can't rush and panic without Lincoln in there. They got to kind of calm down, take a deep breath, realize everybody's in this all together as a team, and they're a very talented group on the floor. Shrani going to call a timeout. I think it's just to get everybody's assignments correct and let them figure out what's going on. 15-12, Green Mountain with the lead over West Rutland. Well, this is going to be an interesting process here. The last 3:43 without Lincoln in the ball game before halftime here. I mean, Lincoln on the bench in foul trouble. And this is good homework early in the season, because you get the other 5 players now believing in themselves, and they're a very talented group. There's going to be a lot of growing up done tonight on this court, and it's going to be a miss. Rebound will be Sikorsky, and she'll be stopped on the putback by Lyle, and the ball kept alive by Lyle, and she'll give it out to Comstock. To Benson, she'll back up, dump it down. Lyle to the hole, got it. Beautiful job. They just kept flowing to the hole. 17-12, Green Mountain. Pease, long pass front court. Pease will re-grab the basketball. Oh, that's going to be a backcourt. They're going to say not a touched basketball, which is straight transfer from West Rutland to West Rutland to the backcourt. Lyle going to finish it off from the line. Oh, yeah. 1-4. It's going to be Pease with the foul, and it's going to be her second personal. And it's going to be the 5th team foul. Lyle will get 2 free throws, fouled in the act of shooting, and Ricky coming in, Gianna Ricky, on the second shot, and that will be good. Ricky going to come in for Pease. They're going to protect her now from picking up her 3rd foul.
Step back. Julie.
Good looking free throws from Lyle. Now, one thing West Rutland has the ability to do, and I've seen it over many, many years, they can make a lot of points up quickly with that defense. Foul. Count it! Had enough strength to take the foul and finish the shot, and they got a run going now, 21-12. And that's going to be Sikorsky picking up the foul, and I believe that's her first personal. It is, team 6. And it's going to be a little short. Did hit the rim, no violation. Ames will rip the ball free. And Griswold, a little room to work with as she crosses the timeline. Griswold makes the move, goes through, and got grab on Stafford. It's going to be on Carly Stafford. She took a chunk of her going through. Yeah, going to the line will be Griswold. Well, they're having trouble right now scoring from the field. These free throws are huge. They just want to weather this run by Green Mountain, level things off. They're down just 9. And she, won't roll in. What an uncooperative home rim. Comstock. Of course, your Green Mountain, you want to keep the momentum going forward. Right there. Oh, God, that's beautiful basketball. Lyle just rolled to the hole. Steele, didn't look. Benson got it. Yeah. They're just not focused. Good job by Green Mountain. They've extended the lead now to 25-12 over West Rutland in the second quarter play on Munger Vision. And West Rutland needing a decent run here at the end of the half. And that's going to be tipped and a turnover and picked up by Groshans. Groshans, full throttle front court. Between the circles, going to look to the elbow. Wanted something along the baseline, didn't happen. Now they come to the elbow with Comstock. There's the cut, beautiful. And they've been running that successful all night. They haven't defended it yet by dropping down. Here comes Griswold. She'll spin away, keep control of the ball somehow. Going to take it all the way in and looking for the foul. Didn't get it, didn't get the basket. It's going to be Groshans putting it on the floor and finding some open spot. And Groshans to the free throw, and Ames slowed her down. There's the cut. Stafford got it, beautiful. Well, they're just hanging back, waiting for the defense to commit to the drive, and then whoever been left alone just cuts to the basket for an easy hoop. 27-12. Ricky will make the grab. Gets Byrne on the flash. Burns will give it back. Ricky blocked out of bounds by Stafford. Carly Stafford will slap the ball out of bounds, and we've got some subs coming in. Betsy Stratton, 21, back in the ballgame for the second time today, and number 30, Georgia Ladd, making her first appearance on the basketball game. They come up top to Ricky. She'll catch. No space to get the shot up. Griswold up and nope. Kept alive by Ames, and she'll fire it out, and Ricky will chase down the pass. Ricky trying to get under control. Whoops, and go off her foot. And look at this play here. Got it. Groshans made the steal, made the bucket. 17-point bulge for Green Mountain. And right now they are on the verge of blowing this thing right out of the water. 45 seconds to go. Foul. Griswold. I believe Brooks going to pick it up. Yeah, it'll be Griswold with the foul. And Comstock taking the ball out of bounds. And so Comstock with the one-on-one here, up 17. Got it. Now missed the second, and look at that rebound by Stafford. Didn't get it, but I tell you, if they made their comebacks, their putback shots, and a lot of their free throws, this thing would be over already. And it should be shots coming the other end now. Stafford will pick up the ball, Carly Stafford. And I'm waiting to see, is Samirsky going to take the shots? Yeah, it's Marissa Samirsky taking the shots. Now Bailey Stafford coming in for Carly Stafford for Green Mountain. That's her third foul on Carly Stafford. That's why she's going to take a seat with 37.6 seconds to go in the half. Nope. And jump ball. West Rutland will keep the basketball. Right now they're just trying not to get TKO'd here and survive to get to halftime, regroup. And that's going to be another turnover. Yep, Coach Serrani will belt the ball away. You know, Groshans right from the scores table? Yeah. Groshans working against Griswold. 30 seconds on the clock. And Stratton in the ball game with the touch right now on the elbow, trying to take the baseline and lost it on the dribble. Came up funny, and last touch by Samirsky. And Groshans asked for the break. On Stratton, she wasn't open and went off. I believe Byrne got a hand on it, and that's just going to be Green Mountain basketball. Groshans looking. Lyle right now taking a breather for Green Mountain. That's going to be no good. Long rebound. Griswold has it and wrecks it free. 10 seconds. 9 seconds. Griswold going to take it baseline to baseline. Going to put it up. Foul going to the line. What happened right there is George Ladd stepped up to stop the penetration. Got called for the black. She was moving on the contact. And Griswold with 3.9 seconds to go going to get to the line and get a couple shots. Got it. Need it. Cuts it down to a 17-point lead. First foul on Ladd. Nope. I tell you, they can get a shot off. They took too much time to get the ball in front court. What a second quarter by Green Mountain Union High School. They will have the 30-13 lead over West Rutland on Munger Vision on PEGTV. Well, let's see what the second half has in store for us. What happened there was Groshan stepped over the sideline, and that's a violation, and West Rutland will get the basketball back. Well, I'll tell you, you're down 30-13. If you're West Rutland, we're playing a very, very fundamentally sound Green Mountain squad. Your leading scorer's got 3 personal fouls on her already for West Rutland. And every possession does count. Yeah, you don't look at that lead and say 17. You just start doing it. Every possession's a brand new day in the life. Lincoln on the drive. Pease will slap that around the ball. It's going to go to the floor. And Staffer being up slow. It's going to be okay. Lincoln passed up the 3 ball. Giving back to Griswold. Griswold to Ames. She's going to put it up, and no. They got to shoot, though. Seriously. On the outlet pass, behind the defense somehow, all alone is Bailey Staffer, and she missed a bunny, and it's going to be out of bounds. That whole play, remember that right there. A missed easy layup, and then bobbled the ball with no defensive pressure on him. West Rutland lost possession of it. Lyle back in the basketball game. Remember, she had a monster second quarter. Number 11 out there was able just to roam inside and get bunny shots and layups. Pretty much at will. And that pass took a couple bounces, but it'll get back there, and Staffer will front rim it. And Swiderski had it, lost it, and she'll pass it out off from her back to Lincoln, to Griswold. All the way up, and going to call a blocking foul. Yeah, I think it's going to be on Groshans. And Groshan will pick up the foul. I think it's going to be her second. And on the shot, Griswold will get 2 free throws now. And it is the second foul on Groshan. First team foul the second half, and after 58 seconds into the third quarter. And Griswold will nurse that one up over the front of the rim and in. Well, I'd like to think West Rutland's got a run in them. I'm sure it was an interesting chalk talk at halftime. Lincoln back with 3 fouls will give way, and boy, again, they missed another layup, and they'll chase down the rebound now. So even after they help West Rutland out, look at the chances. The chances on the board. 2, 3 chances at a time. Lincoln's pass will find Sierra Pease. On the cut, Lyle got back, made the steal, saved the ball from going out of bounds, got it into Groshan's hands. Groshans will snap it across. This is Staffer up, and that might have been tipped. The follow-up left it on the rim, tipped out. Staffer, no, short. Ball on the floor, and Swiderski will get a piece of it. One thing, West Rutland, yeah, they're shorter, but they've got to go to the ball. They're not going to the ball when it's in flight after a rebound off the rim or when it's on the floor. Pease with no movement will take the 3 ball, and it's a 1 and done. Lyle with yet another rebound, and the long pass up ahead to Staffer. Carly Staffer pulls up and swishes it. Just about even with the free throw line. Lead back at 20 at 34-14. The 34 is not really that impressive. It's the 14 points they've held West Rutland to that is impressive. Swiderski went behind the back, lost the dribble. You need fundamentals right now. You need the ball. Benson waits for the trail, hits Lyle. Takes it off from her foot right into the hands of her teammate Groshans, back to Benson. And they switch off Pease and Ames, and then I believe one off from Lyle. Nice switch off. That's one of the few times defensively that they communicated out there on the floor. Comstock in for Staffer. And we're all set. There was a question at the scorer's table, and I got everything squared away. Pease will chase down the loose ball in the corner. She'll flex, spin, regain the dribble, take the little 6-footer and leave it short. Boy. Yeah, they are struggling to find offense right now. Like I told you before, my camera is old and it takes me, I shut it off at halftime. I let it warm back up so I can get the focus. Once it warms up, it'll be good, old girl. Lincoln. I don't like this. Set it up long. I mean, they got to, at some point, break it to press on the dribble. Griswold lost it. Yeah, got down along the baseline. The defense held their ground, and there's nowhere for her to go. JV game was won by West Rutland. And a come back from behind type win. They're hoping for the same here in the varsity. Nice grab by Groshans. Lost her bounce, lost the ball. Lincoln. And if it's Lyle, yeah, it is going to be Lyle. Pick up the ball. Ball will go on the floor, on the baseline to West Rutland. 3 fouls now on Lyle.
Bailey coming back.
4:47 to go in the third. Ames. Right there, they ran last year's offense. That wasn't the new offense. Lincoln be off the mark. She opened the game with a 3-ball. A 3-on-2 break for Green Mountain. Now Smirsky getting back, and nice left-handed switch over. It didn't get the roll, and now spurred out through the legs of Smirsky out of bounds. It'll be Green Mountain basketball. Lyle will be handed the basketball, and she'll quickly get it in. Link, I tell you, Smirsky reached and slapped the ball away from Bailey Stafffer. Or else there would have been a bunny shot there. There you go. Somebody's got to start shooting. Doesn't matter if you miss. Somebody's got to shoot. Tell you, Pease had to put some mark on it to get over the top of Lyle. Lyle on the dribble, not being contested, able to bring it up into Comstock on the elbow. From the wing, Groshans waits for the cut. Lyle will give it back, and that's going to be a 2-point shot up, no good. Nobody shooting the lights out. Pease blocked the ball. To Comstock. She got it. I'll tell you, what a weapon off the bench to have in Comstock. I'm thinking her or Lyle's got to be the leading scorer for Green Mountain, but Lyle started. Comstock doing it off the bench. Nope, they'll miss that shot, and it's a one and done. Jump ball called as Comstock got tangled up with Smirsky, and it'll be Green Mountain basketball. Timeout taken with 3:37 to go. Third quarter, and Green Mountain Union High School with that 36-14 lead over West Rutland. Green Mountain timeout. They're up by 22 right now. Like I said, the 36 really isn't impressive. It's the amount of points they've limited West Rutland to. Benson ball fakes, pulls a shot back down. Fake me out, goes to Lyle. Oh, great movement. Can't get the finish up. I mean, like I said, neither team is shooting a tremendous percentage. Even Green Mountain in the lead's not shooting a great percentage from the floor. But their defense is just stifling. And West Rutland's missed an awful lot of open looks also. There's Ricky into the ball game after that timeout. And now Byrne coming in for Griswold for West Rutland. We've hit the 3-minute, 7-second mark. Benson, nope, had a good look, didn't get the finish. See how Ames, and I'm not picking on Amanda, they all done it. They were stationary, glued to the floor, but the ball came to them, but they didn't go get the ball, and that's what cost them the clean possession there. The ball's got to be like a gold bar day. You got to see it, man, if you want it, you got to go get it. Byrne with the ball, got to get out that sideline, going to have a blocking foul called. That's going to be 4 fouls on Lyle. So they're going to bring in, who got a number? Yeah, Johansson coming in for Lyle for Green Mountain. As Lyle picking up that foul with 2:49 left to go in the third quarter. They got the ball to Lincoln late, and she got fouled by Johansson. And that will quickly become the 5th team foul. So what could unfold later in the ballgame is Green Mountain High School sending West Rutland the line early in the second half. Oh, they might not have to worry about it, though, as West Rutland just so out of sync right now. The last time they looked this bad was against Twin Valley here last year. They got blown around the water.
Get open. Come on, hustle.
Ricky tipped it, and Comstock will get it. And then she'll throw back to the middle of the floor, and it's going to be tipped around, and Ricky got fouled, and that's going to be a foul on Groshans. That's going to be her 3rd personal. So West Rutland, again, not really making any headway offensively or on the scoreboard, but they are racking the fouls up on Green Mountain. Let's see. That's just unbelievable. You know, good team like that. Gotta move their feet. I mean, they just gave up 6 fouls that were all really unnecessary.
Come on, ladies, hands up.
They're standing around playing defense with their hands, and that's going to cost them 1-on-1 now. Well, 2 shots. She's in the act of shooting, I'm sorry. But that is the 17th foul. So if West Rutland grinds this out, maybe they can get back in it from the free throw line. I don't know. They just don't, I just don't feel it. The energy from the West Rutland bench or from the players on the floor tonight. She'll get 1 and 2, Katie Lincoln will. Makes it 36-15. Green Mountain Union High School. Like I said, they've put together some good teams in the last several years. Well, starting with Coach's daughter when Megan Farrell, well, she's graduated now, but oh, nice shot there by Stafford. You know, at this rate, they might not break 25 points tonight. West Rutland. That's Swiderski. Ames, nope. Look at Ricky get inside, tip the ball, keep it alive, bring it back. That's going to be Byrne. She'll put it on the floor for a dribble and then recovered by Ames. Almost lost possession on it. Minute 26 to go. Lincoln through the paint, up, got it. 38-17 and the press. Yeah, they were late setting the press up and Lincoln will slap the ball away from Groshans, and it's going to be Green Mountain basketball. Oh, I'll be honest with you, not the game I expected. Look at that cut by Green Mountain to the basket, and Comstock's going to go to the free throw line, shoot a couple. And Byrne will be called for the foul. Yeah, they just don't feel the energy in the gym tonight. Comstock, got it. Lead back to 22. Lincoln will spin away, and there's the grab by Byrne. Swiderski, got it. Quick pass, and that time they found the open person, and she'll make the basket. Nice grab by Benson. To Stafford. This is Carly Stafford. She's been very impressive out there tonight for Green Mountain Union High School. See Benson look. There's the cut. Comstock up and fouled. Again, they're chasing defensively. They're not anticipating. And it's not rocket science what they're running for offense out there. And that foul occurring with 38.2 seconds. Going to third quarter, and Ricky picked up her first personal foul. It's the team's second. And she'll get 1 and 2. Heidi Byrne into Katie Lincoln, and it's going to be a foul on Comstock. But tell you, if they would just get to the sideline and stand still, they'll pick up 1,000 charging fouls. It is almost so easy and obvious that they just can't do it. Katie Lincoln will get the first, and they'll hit 20 points now with 34 seconds to go in the third quarter. And Katie will get them both. With Stafford and Benson. They got the numbers right now. Beautiful, beautiful pass. And the basket. Comstock's going to get the basket and 1. And again, she hustled. They just beat them down the floor. She just hustled down the floor and got it. Foul will be on Byrne. That's going to be her second. Team's third. So 42-21. Green Mountain. And it's going to be a foul on Stafford. We're going to walk down there and take shots. As she, I believe, picked up her 4th. Yeah, and that's going to bring Johansson back in the ball game for Stafford, and she has those 4 fouls. Again, very talented player, very skilled, gifted player out there. Stafford is Carly Stafford. And this is the 9th team foul, so this is the last 1-1. The rest of the night will be 2 shots. And Swiderski able to get that one to drop. And Swiderski will get them both. A very quiet Hinchy Gym. It was buzzing before the game. And they're going to go white basketball. So it's quite a traffic jam over there in the corner, and it ends up being West Rutland basketball. 21 seconds to work with here in the 3rd quarter. Lincoln will swing the ball back to Swiderski. She'll get to the free throw line. Up, and Ricky, nope. That ran beautiful. Ricky on the putback. They've got the numbers. Benson, will she take it or give it? She'll take it and get it. Tell ya. Again, a defensive breakdown, but a good job of running the floor by Green Mountain. They'll have a 44-25 lead over West Rutland heading into the final quarter play. And it's going to be Green Mountain basketball to start the 4th quarter. Groshans in the ball game. An inbounds pass, and that Benson was there all along. She's looking for something a little more meaty down inside. Came back into Benson. Benson with the crossover. Goes to Johansson, and then they got the spot. They just missed it, and Lincoln will save the ball for going out of bounds. And again, tough angle. Couldn't get the finish. Shredded the defense, and boy, they're able to find the outlet pass. Oh, they've got Benson behind the defense. Now they get her the ball. Got it. Right there. It's not different conferences or different divisions. That's just one team beating the other team down the floor. Oh, Swiderski. Baseline, P's got it. 46-27, Green Mountain. Hey, Comstock. Ooh, Swiderski came down awkward and going to get up and be okay. She's probably going to have an awful bruise on her butt, though. But so, in the end, it became West Rutland basketball. Well, no lead's insurmountable, but it's going to take some kind of effort to get back in the ball game. That one was partially blocked, going up, was tipped ball on the floor. Jump ball called to be white basketball as Pease and Benson get tied up. Now Amanda Hart coming in for West Rutland. She's going to take the place of Amanda Ames. So one Amanda for another Amanda. And Lyle back in the basketball game. Emma Lyle, number 11 for Green Mountain. Griswold. Been quiet since the 2nd quarter, Griswold has. Pease will step out and get the ball in the corner. She'll pivot, the defender staying right with her. Up, got it, count it. Count the basket as Swiderski will get the bucket. And Groshans just picked up her 3rd foul. Or her 4th, I'm sorry. Now send Swiderski to the line, looking to complete the 3-point play the old-fashioned way. And no, she'll miss it. Hart kept it alive, but it'll be taken out of there by Comstock. Comstock to Groshans. Again, nobody's defensively now they're just getting below the free throw line now. And Griswold is going to jump ball. It's going to be Green basketball. Griswold just got eaten up down there. There's nowhere for it to go. Groshans looks inside. Nothing happening. Comes to Comstock. On a penetration, she'll get the ball back to Benson. Benson. She'll get the ball back into Comstock. She'll miss this time, but again, she posted up well. 6 minutes to go in the basketball game. Hart They get it inside of Samirsky, and she got it. You know, that ball was actually partially tipped. Well, it wasn't partially, it was definitely tipped, but still made the bucket. 46-31. To the hole. Oh, great pass. And, oh, you know, that basket, no matter who shot at it tonight, West Rutland or Green Mountain, has been a jinx of a basket. And that's going to bring Carly Stafford back in the basketball game for Green Mountain. This little bit of a run here. That's a double dribble. Yeah, she double dribbled and got away with it. Hart got along the baseline and got fouled.
Come on, Bailey, we don't need that there.
And that will be on Bailey Stafford, 23. And that should be 2 shots. Yeah, that's why the substitution. Carly Stafford. Yeah, it's got to wait till the second shot come in. And Hart will get the kind bounce. So Hart, who was the star of the JV game, got a quarter left to burn. She's here in the 4th. We'll get in the scorebook in both games tonight. She won't get that second one. Ball tipped. We'll go to Comstock. Pease gets there, and we got a foul on Pease. Well, I didn't see that one. I thought they let a couple go tonight, but I got to tell you, I didn't see that one. That's going to be 3 on Pease. Well, Griswold tips the ball forward, picked up by Lincoln, and they got to settle down now. 5:21 to go in the 4th quarter. 46-32 Green Mountain. Griswold open, trying to find her shot, still searching for it. Lincoln got the rebound. We'll get it back to Griswold. She'll let the defender charge at her. Takes it up and in and got it. Well, you knew at some point they were going to come out and overplay her on the perimeter, and they did. Look at the great push down the floor by Comstock. Oh, Lincoln, the foul was way before the charge, but she just took one for the team for no reason. Griswold with the foul, and 2 shots coming up for Comstock. 46-34. Like I said, a little run here by West Rutland. And that'll catch the rim and drop in. Comstock. Great minutes off the bench for Green Mountain. Got it. That'll make it. Whoop, Lyle trying to do it. Yeah, that's twice Green Mountain's tried to do that. And again, I give them a lot of credit. To make the free throws to get the ball back, I think that's an awesome play. Seriously. What gets me each time they did it is West Rutland never reacted like, hey, no, it's ours. They just were going to go with it. Pease puts it on the floor. Pease will go off to Lincoln. 14-point lead. And still a 14-point lead. Benson goes off from her foot. She'll pick it up, and yeah, there's a lot of greenback. Up and missed it. Oh, but I tell you, the jump ball be West Rutland basketball. Oh, I'm sorry, it's going to be Green Mountain basketball. Now, if you take all those missed layups by Green Mountain and made 50% of them, we wouldn't still be thinking maybe he'll come back here. Lincoln read it, stole it. Lincoln got a 1-on-3, and they'll miss the lip. There you go. Benson, she's got a counter steps, walking in and get it. 50-34. A missed layup on one end turns into a 4-point swing the other way for Green Mountain. Well, you can't come loaded for bear every night. Hart will put it up and be long. Pease will get it, put it up, and nope. Samirsky got it. Good job battling on the boards by West Rutland. And Green Mountain wants a timeout with the score 50-36. 3:47 left on the night. So they've started the count, and we want him to get out of the huddle quicker, and he can do that. It's going to be knocked away by Pease and Griswold, Green Mountain basketball. Remember, no shot clock in the state of Vermont, so they don't have to worry about. They can take the clock down as long as they want here. I don't think that's a good idea. I think you should keep attacking, but They try to slide Lyle, and Stafford will get the pass. Stafford will bring the ball back up. Lincoln with the steal on the breakaway. She needs to convert it. Got it. 50-38. 3:44 to go. 3:34 to go in the fourth. Comstock got to the free throw line, slid the ball down to Lyle. She will kick it back out. 3-ball on it, and no. Boy, I tell you, Lyle had the shot from the blocks. He kicked the ball back out. Demersky, 2-ball on it. No. Weak side rebound, got a foul on Hart. That's going to be the 16th foul. No shots yet coming up for Green Mountain. Yeah, Hart got called for the foul. This should be her first personal of this ball game here. As Ames is going to come in for Hart for West Rutland. So good minutes off the bench for Ames. And they get it, travel, yep. Oh, she knows it, see her, yep. Tell you though, that's Stafford, that's Carly Stafford. I take her on my team any day. Good player. I think Lyle's going to become instrumental here in the final offensive set. And that pass soft, still gets there, up and muscles it away, no good. It's a miss, and Comstock with just 3 minutes to go will come out of the pack with it, and look at him, let him play now. Holy moly. Lincoln diving after the ball. We'll get it and slide the ball back into Pease's hands. This is great action. I mean, it's right on the edge, but it's great. Lincoln, got to find a hot spot here. She hasn't been hot all night. Of course, the defense got a lot to do with that. And the foul trouble. Griswold will make it a 10-point ball game. My option, I'd go right back to Lyle. She was unstoppable down low. Benson, tough angle, got it. Benson went to the left hand and got it. They were down 20. They had it to 10 a second ago. They'll give it back to Lincoln. That's shot short. And saved. He's going to be tipped out of bounds by West Rutland. Green Mountain will have the basketball. I believe West Rutland just got the one timeout. Stafford. Up by head, yep. And there's the steal by Lincoln in the foul, yep. And that will be 5 fouls on Stafford. With 5 fouls on Stafford, sending Lincoln to the line. And Carly Stafford, gotta get a new body in there for her. And they're going to trade a Stafford for a Stafford. There's Bailey coming into the ball game now. So if Lincoln can make these two, that will be back down to a 10-point game. We're going to have a West Rutland timeout. Yes, that was West Rutland's final timeout. They're out of timeouts now with 1:56 to go. I believe the lead was as large as 22 at one time. West Rutland got it as low as 10 here in the fourth quarter. They're down by 12 right now. Make it 11. Time's not on their side right now either. 1:56 to go. Got him. Well, they need turnovers, they need defensive stops, and they need turnovers. Nice job by Grosjean to control the basketball. To Lyle. Yeah, they want to. They let the trap go. Nice job by Lyle, using her height to throw over the top of the trap. To Comstock. To Benson. Got it. Tell you, Benson kind of gets lost in the mix out there, but she's a nice addition to have on your team. She's a good-looking player. And that probably was going to wrap it up right there for Green Mountain. But I'll tell you, I learned a lot about West Rutland tonight. They hit the lowest end of the game. They persevered. They scratched. They came back. And again, the whole season is one big learning process. This was just another lesson tonight. It's just like studying for an exam, reading all the chapters, doing all your homework, and then the big test comes in the playoffs. This one tonight, we saw an awful good Green Mountain team too. Real good. Grosjean ducked underneath Lincoln, and in Peace. And Green Mountain coach trying to, I thought he actually had it, trying to get a timeout prior to the ball being tied up. It'll go over to West Rutland. Going to have some tired young ladies tonight in West Rutland. Lincoln for a 2-ball, no. Well, she's had her shot off all night, and Green Mountain's had a lot to do with that defensively. For the icing on the cake, Groshans, oh, I thought she was going to take it. They're going to pull the ball back out and let Benson have it. Got it. That will make the bus ride a lot shorter going home. 56-42. Green Mountain Union High School will get the win on the road in a non-conference game against West Rutland. Samersky, not too long, took the shot. And Groshans bring the ball down now. Comstock was instrumental off the bench. He did a phenomenally good job. Pease will pick up the foul, trying to get the ball, and I don't know, I lost track. That's 4 on Sierra? Yes, Sierra Pease with 4 fouls. Comstock going to the line with just 16.2 seconds to go in the basketball game. And I think it's, yeah, just a 1-on-1. Got it. Yeah, I mean, the first portion of the ball game, Lyle was just, they saw the height advantage, they saw the matchup, they pushed it to Lyle. She was very fluid moving to the hole. They got her the ball on the cut every time. Then in the second half, you take Benson's points, Stafford's, Carly Stafford's points. I mean, you know, they did a good team effort tonight. And Comstock off the bench was a tremendous ball player. That'll be no good. 2 seconds, 1 second, and that's going to be the ball game. So congratulations to Green Mountain Union High School. They will get the win 58-42 over West Rutland. But tell you what, this is a good West Rutland squad. It's a scrappy squad, and they really deserve you coming out here to the Hinchy Gym and watching them live. Keep watching Munger Vision, but tonight it'll go to Green Mountain Union High School 58-42 over West Rutland. Get out there, support your student athletes.